Nicole, and welcome to our 2-bedroom, 1-bath apartment that we rent on the Upper West Side of Manhattan. It's been a labor of love. Most things that you'll see in this space are renter friendly. We have really put a lot of energy and effort into it, which I'm sure some people are like, why would you do that when you rent? But you spend so much time at home and you want it to feel cozy and want it to feel like a hug, and that's what this space and this apartment does for us. We are moving to London in a month, and I really wanted to be able to document it. I wanted to be able to look back at it and say, oh my gosh, remember that room? You'll get to see how we are living in this space. This is the foyer. It's very difficult to find an apartment in Manhattan when you're not on an endless budget that has such a great foyer space when you walk in the door. This piece belonged to my mom, who passed away in 2003. This was her antique buffet, and I love it so much. It holds a lot and it's large, so wherever we move and live always has to accommodate it. Here I've got this lamp that I made. I thrifted it and then I DIY'd it. I got it for $10 and it was filthy and white and so dirty, and I spray painted it, and you would never know that it was painted. It looks like a naturally colored wicker lamp. So this is sort of a bit of a drop zone, but we do try to keep it clean and tidy because it can get messy and look messy pretty quickly. This super cute fisherman's basket I found at an antique store in Lake George. It has a little hole on top where I guess the fishing rod must have gone at one point. But I like to put florals or greenery in it. This is some DIY butterfly art that I Mod Podged. And then I got these two floral pieces at another thrift sale, a sort of estate sale type place out in Long Island. And then this cute little mirror here, somebody had tossed it downstairs in the building basement, and I was like, I'll take that. So I brought it up and now it lives here. The closet, this is what we also call the garage / attic. It's not great. It's not very organized, especially right now because we are moving. So there is quite a lot of stuff that's just kind of shoved in there, but I'll give you a peek anyways. And this is our giant foyer closet. It holds so much. The trim that you see on the wall, we actually put up ourselves. It was not here previously, but it looks so much better. It adds character to this space. We also put up window clings inside the window transoms above the door. It just makes an otherwise sort of boring and flat frosted glass. It just gives it some character and it looks so much prettier that way. Not to mention that we also added a ceiling light in the foyer. This was just an ugly boob light, and we added the medallion and a beautiful light fixture from lights.com. Welcome to our living room and dining room. This room gets flooded with light. As you can see, it was a huge selling feature for this space. And welcome to our dog Dasher. We literally adore this dog. This is the thrifted chair that I had reupholstered, and then this stool that I found at an estate sale in Nashville that I just put some more batting on it and some different fabric, and I love it. This is a free coffee table that I found on Marketplace just about 2 months ago, and I love it so much. This table is beautiful, really, really beautiful, and it was $0 except for the Uber that it cost me to get it back home in. I actually added marble contact paper to the surround to give it just a nicer look because it was just black before, and the marble contact paper just makes it look extra pretty. This tree I actually DIY'd. I made it. I found a big giant branch in Central Park, drilled some little holes, and stuck fake ficus branches in this one. So that is not a real tree. I chose not to hang the TV on the wall because these are really, really hard, crazy hard walls. And I didn't want to make any extra giant holes in the wall and did the gallery around it, and I love the way that it looks. Okay, welcome to our dining room. There's a lot of DIY and sort of thrifted pieces or secondhand pieces in here. This chandelier, not secondhand, but I did have it. It's not hardwired, it's plug-in, so it's great for renters, but I did have this custom cord made so that it could drape all the way across the ceiling. This is a piece of art that I made just using a blank canvas and some joint compound, and just used my fingers and made like a fun little design on it. Also applied this trim to the wall as well. It's just hanging up with command strips. This dresser belonged to my husband's grandparents in Mississippi. It sat in just a barn for years. I tried to strip it and just restain it. That didn't work because it was too damaged. I ended up having to paint it, and then I gave it this stencil finish that looks like a bone inlay. I took inspiration from a piece that I found on Anthropology. This looks super duper similar. The lampshade is thrifted. I just put it on a cute little lamp base that I already owned. And then this piece of art was also thrifted. I just Mod Podged this really pretty piece of art that I found that I had it printed out on. And I made my own art, and I think it looks gorgeous. It's literally one of my favorite pieces of art in the entire apartment. And this is our son's bedroom. He also has a nice size room. I made this headboard using just some plywood, batting, and a tablecloth from H&M. It's been his storage for years. It's the perfect way to store Lego sets. It's just an IKEA sort of modular cubing system. I don't know the exact name of it, but it has been perfect for holding Legos. So his room actually has a door that leads to our one and only bathroom. There's another way of getting to the bathroom through the hallway, but if he were to go out this door, it takes you to the bathroom. And then when you step into the hallway, you are immediately drawn up to the ceiling, to the beautiful wallpaper that we have up there from Pill and Paper. Yeah, it's gorgeous, and I just think it just makes this hallway look so beautiful, and it matches the wall so perfectly. Then we have it flanked with family photos all the way down the wall. They're just And this is the little tiny hallway that leads into the bathroom. It was in horrible condition when we moved in. It had a really dingy, gross tile on the floor, had a really ugly accent tile all around the wall. There was some really hideous window cling on the window that looked like it was from the 70s. Had been baked on there for so many years. It took me hours to scrape off. I took it upon myself to change out the floor. At first I had tile stickers, and they lasted about 3 years. And then they lasted about 4 years, I guess. And about 2 years ago, I changed the floor to this other pill and stick tile, and I just laid it right on top of the other tile stickers. So technically speaking, all of this could come up if we needed to take it up when we move. And then we have these tile stickers all along the wall of the bathroom and even inside the shower. And they have lasted, these have lasted from Quadro style stickers since we moved in. And when you walk out of the bathroom, you see this. There used to be a really old mirror hanging on that wall, and we removed it, added some wall hooks, some art, and put our laundry basket. This room was also another labor of love. It had all laminate, white laminate countertops, and it had just a really dated tan tile backsplash. So everything you see in here, for the most part, is fake. The brick wall is fake, it's just wallpaper. The backsplash is just a temporary pill and stick tile. The countertops is the marble contact paper. The floor is peel and stick checkered floor from Wall Pops. They did give us new appliances when we moved in because the appliances were really like 20 years old and really dirty and not in great shape. To mention that in this hallway, we also have 2 more walk-in closets. This would be our linen closet. Then this one is my husband's walk-in closet. And then walking into the master bedroom, more window cling on this transom. And now you're in our bedroom. As I said, we are moving to London in a month, so excuse the giant rug that is wrapped up in plastic over there. These nightstands, there's 2 of them on both sides of the bed, and they were my husband's childhood, part of his childhood furniture set. If you watched E.T., then this was the furniture that was in Elliot's bedroom, and I just painted it and added new hardware. So refused to get rid of those. The desk in this room is also part of his childhood furniture set as well. And that's that. I hope that you enjoyed the tour of our Upper West Side apartment. Bye for now. You can see your way out.